What's up, everybody? There's a couple of cool sets of prizes that I've been looking at and able to win on Toreba. I got the Sumiko Gurashi Macaron plushes, and I've had my eye on these Harry Potter Weasley twin Q Poskets. They're always in really difficult setups, so it's been a tough time trying to find one that I could win from. Last night though, I was able to find a pretty good setup and win the final twin that I needed for my set. So let's take a look at the plays now. Thank you for watching.
Here we go with the full set of the Weasley twins, or as I like to call them, the Nullbach twins. Shout out to the Nullbach twins from high school. Man, those dudes were legends. I'll put it to you this way. The father/principal of my high school told 3 stories on graduation day. One of them was the Nullbach twins stealing a golf cart from one of the football coaches and joyriding it around the streets around our high school. The second was some scholastic achievement. I don't even know who it was. Who cares? And the third story told was your boy, Mr.E.Claws, jumping off of a second-story balcony, dang near scared the whole staff, principal included. Obviously, it left a lasting impression on him, enough to make it one of the stories he told in graduation of his fondest memories of our year. Alright, story time's over. Let's get to these figures. Here's how I found this setup, guys. I found this figure. This one is George Weasley. I found the A prize like this. It's only touching the very tip of that box. So this front edge is hanging over the front bar. That's what I'm going for. Right claw, but did not go lowest point theory, guys. I did not remember lowest point theory. I actually went too far back, too. But lowest point came into effect, and the shovel did not get down far enough to pick up the front of the box. But that's what I want to do. I don't want to go for that back. I saw people going for the back corner, and it just was not raking it. So I wanted to go front. I want to get the front to lift. That way the back edge will lift up off of the bar. Here we go. More centered, but check that out, guys. Completely just went too far back. I mean, I couldn't be doing any worse right now. I didn't go far enough right first try, and then I went way too far back on the second try. Let's get it. Let's go right where we need to go. Okay, perfect to grab just the front of the box that's hanging over this front bar. So that's what I'm going to do. Went further right on that one. That one looks good. Now just a tap. That's what it took. Because any further than just the tap that I was holding was too much. Got under, and the lift. Look at that. Turned it, and did something that I wasn't even expecting. It pulled it all the way on top of those bars. Check that out. Right claw grab. Got it back all the way on top of the bars. And what it also did was pull the corner in the back even further off of that bar. I mean, figuratively speaking, it is just hanging on by a red hair in the back. So what we're going to do is switch up the style and go left claw. No more front of the box because it's not hanging over that front bar. I want to get just in front of the middle bar and rake it with the left claw. Opens up, and let's see the drop. Come on, it stabbed, but on the left it got under. Yes, we got the turn and lift we needed. So good. Even though it stabbed on the right, stabbed that right claw perfectly on that bar. But the left claw was just on the front side of that bar, got the rake we needed, got the lift, got the corner in the back off of there, and got George Weasley in the prize chute. For sure, the first of the twins that I won, and these figures aren't always on Toreba. These figures are hardly ever in setups at the same time, so I had to wait a good month for them to put the brother Fred into a setup that I knew I'd be able to win from. Check this out. You might be familiar with this setup from my channel, because this is one setup that I know how to play, and I'm getting better at winning the prizes for minimal tries. So this is how you're going to do it. You're going to do it with the box that's oriented like this. Not the horizontal, but the vertical. Check that grab though, and this is not what I wanted. I did not want it to stand up. I wanted the edge of the bottom of the box to lean on the platform and then rock over the front bar. Not what happened, so I got to try something new, guys. I'm going to try to stab the right claw on the prize on the right, and then rake with the left claw only a little bit to knock down the prize on the left. Let's see what happens. I know it's a Hail Mary attempt, but I kind of missed. I went too far back, but check this out, guys. This double reset that happens does something I wasn't expecting. Flips the box. Look at that. After it closed the second time, the catcher only goes up so high, and then it resets, opens up, closes one more time, and then goes to its original height. When it did, spun that box, guys. I went from almost winning this within a few tries to not being able to win these at all because it's back to the horizontal orientation just like the box on the right. No go. I gotta wait till it gets flipped vertical again. And lo and behold, a few minutes later, the B prize got flipped. So I decided to try it. I want to get it away from the A prize, so I take the catcher further right than I normally would, and then just barely go back. So I want to get the left claw to rake and pick up the box as well, and there it is, perfect. It moved it away from the A prize and got it all by itself so I don't have to worry about stabbing with that left claw. What to do on this play though? The box is still not quite how I want it. I need it flat and laying down, but it's kind of up on the side even though it is in its vertical orientation. So I'm going to go back slightly, and I'm going to hope a little bit of a lift will get the bottom of the box to be on the corner of the platform and then rock over the bar. And there it goes again, guys. Didn't get the lift, and here we go. Second time in a row I stood this box up on the bar. That is not really what I wanted to do. I need to teeter-totter this thing using the back platform, and being on those bars just isn't the way to go. But Mrs. E.Claws, she had an idea. She thought we should stab the top of the box with the right claw. So I said, yeah, let's do it. It pulled it over all the way, but watch when it resets. It just brings it right back up, guys. This happens a lot on Toreba. You stab the prize, it looks like it moves a lot, but when it goes to reset, it just brings it right back to where it was. So that was really a no-go, but I still had confidence that we could knock the box down, or maybe hope for a good bounce, or maybe that the catcher arm would just throw it into the chute. So I gotta try right claw. I don't want to stab the top. I actually wanted to just barely stab the corner of the box. That way I get the full amount of rake with the right claw. But there it is, guys. Look at that. Such a beautiful hit. Couldn't be any more perfect. Grazed the corner of the box and got as close as you could possibly be. And there's the turn. Such a good turn. It sets back, and at this point, the bottom of the box is leaning where I wanted it to be in the first place, on the corner of the platform. Watch for the release. Here we go, and there's nowhere else to go but the prize chute. Because the catcher was so close to the box, it raked it, and when it got to that angled position, the left claw held it to the corner of the box was on the platform and gave it that rock that it needed. One of the best wins on this platform game that I've ever done. So satisfying. Me and Mrs. E.Claws were cheering like crazy for a great win and the missing piece to this set. 10 plays is really good for both of these figures, especially when most of those plays were probably free plays. So shout out to Toreba for that, and shout out to the Nullbox for being straight legends.
Shout out to Damien High School, class of I'm really old. Seriously though, those figures are sweet. Those took a long time, honestly like a month and a half, of trying to find the right setup, and the fact that Toreba won't put the figures up at the same time makes it really difficult to collect the full set. Still, a little bit of patience and a whole lot of studying got me both of those prizes with minimal plays. Big shout out to the supporter who got the Vegeta figure from my eBay store. You guys are keeping this rolling. I really appreciate it, and I know the whole community does as well, guys. Thank you so much. If you maybe want to help support the channel and buy some of these prizes, check in the description for the link to the eBay. If you enjoyed this one, give it a like and a comment. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, have a wonderful day, and be well. Peace.